Don't know why I thought that I was gonna go horribly, but I think it's just because a lot of the times when I fight him, go. A lot of times when I fight him one-on-one with like a sword or something, it doesn't usually go that well. It really doesn't ever go that well. Fuck, there's a dog over here. I remember that. On my main character, I just finished Journey 3. About to begin Journey 4. He's like level 166, 165, somewhere around there. I didn't realize that on the higher levels that you get a lot of souls just from doing like simple stuff. And at the end of that run, like the last half of the game, I did it with we did some co-op with one of my buddies, and for some reason he was using the Silver Serpent Ring and the Shield of Want, and I was just using the Shield of Want, but I was getting like double the souls when I was in his world. That works too. But I was getting like double the souls that he was getting, which I thought was kind of I thought that like his game state was like New Game Plus and mine was New Game Plus Plus. But apparently he was also in Journey 3. Like he finished Journey 3 at the same time as I did. So the reason I was getting more souls than him, that's, I guess, weird to me, because as a summon, don't you get like half the souls that the host gets?
Well, I
not double.
To this. Very well, then take nourishment.
Got back out. I'm gonna eat these souls.
Ashen one. May the flow.
Come on.
Prick the top. Very well, then touch the take nourishment.
So intelligence. So leveling up intelligence doesn't increase the damage that I do? What? But dexterity does. I'm still gonna go 20 intelligence. Oh fuck it. No, we're not gonna increase dexterity just yet. Increase some health. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go up in that. Give myself more FP.
Very well.
See if you got a better staff for me to use.
I've looked, and yet ashen as is thy way.
This is the same one I'm using. Rats.
Ashen one.
Right?
Be sure.
Yeah, sorcerer staff. Okay. I don't know which staff is the best one to be. So, all of this sorcery stuff is brand new to me. Like, it's something I have never really done in Dark Souls before. I've always been like strength dex builds until recently. My main character, I switched over all of his stats, and now he's a completely luck faith build, straight up just for Henri straight sword, which is, it's a good sword, but in that playthrough, I've already used up all of my attribute allocation or reallocations, so I'm kind of stuck with that build, and I have to go through on Journey 4 to make my way back to Rosaria's bedchamber and get my, you know, reallocation so I can go back to having a normal build, because I mean, a luck faith build is always good. It's, or not always good, it's good for that sword specifically, and then if you make something, if you have the base requirements for another weapon and you put a hollow gem on it, it works pretty well. Like I took a great sword because my character could wield a great sword, and I threw a hollow gem on that, and it was doing, you know, pretty good damage. Just not as much as Henri straight sword, because it scales so much better with luck, like insanely better with luck. So my first run through of this game, I could not figure out where to go. I was like, what? This world doesn't connect to anything else. Like, where am I supposed to go? It took me like 2 hours to figure out that I had to sit at that bonfire and fast travel to another bonfire. Now, I've been a huge fan of the Soul series for a while. I play on the Xbox, so I don't have access to Bloodborne at all. I don't have a PlayStation 4. Never played Bloodborne. I've watched people play it though. You know, it looks like it's a ton of fun. It's much darker than the Souls games. Dark Souls 1. On my own playthroughs, farthest I ever got is on Seen and Smell. Because, you know, I'm not that good at all this. So farthest I got was on Seen and Smell, but I have watched that game played through I don't know how many times. Especially with like guys like Lobos who do like these crazy challenge runs. So I've watched enough of it to know what all is going on. Dark Souls 2, I've played. I got all the way to like Nashandra's castle, so I was really close to beating the game, but for some reason I just never did. I just decided not to keep playing it. I don't know why. Damn it. I wonder if I can take out most of these guys. Oh, great. Ah! Woo! That chair saved your life, dog. Oh. Okay. Whew. But anyways, like I said, Dark Souls 2, I've gone mostly through the whole game. Obviously this game I've gone through like 3 full times so far. Damn it. Gotcha. Bitch. I don't Dogs are, I think, are going to be the most troubling thing for me on this run.